What's good at BeRich Formula crew? Imagine one number that can launch you into the millionaire club. That number, $100,000. Billionaire Charlie Munger call it a tough slog, but you gotta do it. Even Elon Musk has to start with small bets before Tesla made him a legend. Today we are dropping our exclusive M.O.N.E.Y formula that is going to bring you to this magic number of $100,000 and beyond. So grab a notebook and let's make some money together. This is BeRich Formula, where dreams turn into dollars. First, you need to remember one word forever, and this word is money.
And the method is M for master your budget, O for own your investments, N for nix your taxes, E for erase your debt, and E for yield extra income. This is your life formula. Money. Master your budget. Own your investments. Nix your taxes. Erase your debt. Yield extra income.
Write it down. Put it on your desk. Put it on a bathroom mirror until it gets sticks to your system. Money. Why is 100,000 the golden ticket? Well, this is because that's when exactly compound interest becomes your best friend. Picture this, $100,000 in a low-cost investment fund like a S&P 500, it can generate in 15 years over 600% return. We're going to see that in details right now.
So look at this animation I did. Now, our $100,000 invested in 2010 are more than $700,000. The chart is very interesting because it shows that sometimes investments go bad, but over time, never. Here we have some negative years. If we want to get the average return during these 15 years, we are at 13% yearly return average. So now keep it going for 15 more years. After 15 years, 700,000 invested at a 13% annual return with annual compounding will grow to approximately over $4 million.
Yes, you heard that well. More than $4 million. That means that the $100,000 that has been invested 30 years ago, they became $4 million. All right, you're going to tell me, oh, it's 30 years. But 30 years goes fast. Unfortunately, I can't tell you that. It goes too fast. So as soon as you start to invest, the better it is. But the other key is that you didn't work. You could have been every day on the beach laying down for 30 years, and you will still have this $4 million. So this is a very important point. This is how Warren Buffett turned pocket change into billions. I wish I would have known that better when I was younger. Instead of buying so many watches, Rolls-Royce, Lambos, Ferraris, I should have invested more money and just forget about it and let the money work for me. But I wanted to live the billionaire life and fly Concorde, make everybody happy around me. But what does it tell us? You remember our formula money? M for master your budget. In that case, it's important to start to invest as soon as possible and stick to the plan. Remember, M for master your budget. But this first $100,000 is like climbing a mountain. It's doable but tough. But with our formula money, it's going to be much easier. I will post several videos about the different steps that we have to achieve. Eventually, if we don't have any money, we need to reach from $0 to $1,000 as a step one. Then from $1,000 to $10,000, and then from $10,000 invested to $100,000. Those specific magic numbers, $100,000 that we are talking about today. And after that, it will be from $100,000 going to millions.
I have done it, and not just once, so you can do it too. I am a coach now. Soon, I will give away some material in order to help more.
So, if you want to know more about all those steps, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you didn't yet, and give us some comments, but stay tuned for the next videos.
Step 1. Master your budget. Oprah Winfrey didn't build her $2.5 billion empire by winging it. She once said, I always knew where every dollar went. Budgeting isn't about boring math. It's about owning your financial destiny.
And even as I became more and more financially successful, which was big, really was because I was
Use tools like Monarch Money to track every penny. Link below. Get 50% off your first year with code GETMONARCH. I am not getting paid from them or anyone else, so this app or other does not matter, but sometimes it is very helpful to track your budget, expenses, and investments. Here's a real example. If you cut out a $5 daily coffee, that's $1,800 a year. Oprah used budgeting to fund her first investments, like her stake in M.O.N.E.Y. Try this. List your top 3 expenses this week and find one to trim. That's cash for your 100K goal.
Now that you are budgeting like Oprah, let's talk about making your money grow. Now with our formula M.O.N.E.Y comes the letter O for own your investment.
Step 2, own your investments. Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, built his millions by investing early and often. He's all about low-cost index funds like the S&P 500. Start small, $50 a month can grow to $10,000 in 10 years at 7%. Platforms like Wealthfront automated for you, rebalancing your portfolio like a pro. The S&P 500 averaged 13.12% from 2010 to 2024, turning $1,000 into $468. O'Leary invests consistently, and you can too. O'Leary's secret? Consistency. He invested through market dips just like Buffett. Fun fact, if you'd invested $1,000 in the S&P 500 in 1990, it'd be worth over $20,000 today. Start today and own your financial future.
Investing is great, but keeping most of your money is even better. That's why now we have to talk about taxes. This is why in the M.O.N.E.Y formula, we have the letter N for nix your taxes.
Step 3, nix your taxes. Mark Cuban didn't become a billionaire by overpaying the IRS. He maximizes tax-advantaged accounts like IRAs and 401ks. In 2025, you can stash up to $7,000 in an IRA, growing tax-free. Cuban also uses business write-offs to save big. Not sure where to start? Follow me on this channel. We will talk more about how to optimize your taxes and get the right setup from corporate structures to have the right accounting team around you. Here's a tip. If you're self-employed, deduct home office expenses or mileage. Cuban saved millions this way, and you can save thousands to hit that $100,000 faster. Let's make it real. Say you're 25 and invest $100 a month in an index fund at 7%. By age 35, you've got $17,000. By 45, it's $52,000. By 55, it's over $15,000. That's the power of starting early, just like Musk did with his first tech ventures. The money formula budgeting, investing, and tax smarts gets you to $1,000 and sets you up for millions. Subscribe for money. Now we're bringing Rihanna and Jay-Z to show you how to dump debt and stack extra cash. Let's keep the money train rolling. Debt is like quicksand. It pulls you down when you're trying to climb to $100,000. With 24.9% credit card interest rates in 2025, according to LendingTree, debt can crush your dreams. Let's tackle the next 2 steps of the money formula to break free.
Now we arrive to the letter E for erase your debt.
Step 4, erase your debt. Rihanna didn't hit billionaire status by letting credit card companies bleed her dry. She tackled high-interest debt early to free up her cash. Try the debt avalanche method. List your debts, highest interest first, and attack that one hardest. Got $1,000 at 25% interest? Paying it off saves you $2,500 a year. Platforms like Credible can consolidate your debt into a lower rate loan link below to check rates. I put also all the helpful links in this video description. Rihanna built Fenty by erasing debt, and you can build your $100,000 by doing the same.
Debt-free? Awesome. Now let's surcharge your income. Now it's time to arrive to the final letter Y for yield more income.
Step 5. Yield extra income. Jay-Z didn't stop at music. He built a $2 billion empire with side hustles like Roc Nation, Tidal, and real estate. You don't need a Grammy to start. Try real estate crowdfunding with Arrived Start with just $100, backed by Jeff Bezos, link below. Or if you're an accredited investor, HomeShares offers 14 to 17% returns on home equity investments. Check it out. Jay-Z's real estate deals, like his 26 million Hamptons rental property, generate passive income. A side hustle could add $500 a month, getting you to $1,000 years faster.
How we all are
all
common.
all the things that you apply in business, they say that he has great instincts, but well on the streets, having great instincts can be the difference between life and death, not just losing the deal.
Or incarceration.
Or incarceration, which is less than death, right? And and being a person of high integrity, people want to deal with you, in business, in the streets. Trust and honorable and, a man of your word, all these things come to play in business world. I'm not condoning any street activity, but it's just...
Need side hustle ideas? Here are some. First, drive for Uber or Lyft, earn $400, $500 a month in your spare time. Second, sell custom designs on Etsy. Apparently people make thousands monthly. Third, flip thrift store furniture, buy a $20 chair, refinish it, sell for $100, buy storage in auction to sell the content. There are so many ideas. It all depends about your skills and motivation. This is why knowing yourself is your most important asset. I will do a full video about this. You need to know your skills and weakness and optimize everything you have. Sometimes a weakness can become your best allies, but definitely knowing yourself and build discipline is key. At the end of the day, it is all about you. This is why you have to be honest to yourself, have a plan, and execute it, being the best version of yourself. Jay-Z started small with music deals before going big. Pick one hustle and that extra $300 a month invested at 7% could be $5,000 in 15 years. That's the money formula in action. Are you ready to win like a champ? Let's finish the money formula strong. Hitting $1,000 is like winning the financial NBA finals. It takes grit, strategy, and discipline. The money formula is your playbook, and the final step ties it all together. We're doubling down on yield extra income because discipline is the MVP of wealth building. LeBron James didn't just dunk his way to $1.2 billion. He saved and invested with laser focus. Discipline means sticking to your budget, investing monthly, and saying no to impulse buys. Try certificates of deposit, CDs, to lock in your savings with high interest. Some offer 4-5% in 2025. Link below for top CD rates. LeBron invested in Blaze Pizza and Liverpool FC, turning small bets into millions. Discipline got him there, and it'll get you to $100,000. I guarantee you. Discipline isn't just about saying no. It's about saying yes to your future. Let's see how it all comes together.
You have to learn how to work hard. Even when I was a kid, I thought I was working hard, or I thought I was doing everything I could, but my coach was like, you ain't giving it your all. And I'm like, I went in every drill, but he's like, you're not doing it, you're not giving it your all, because I know there's more left. And as you get older and older and older, you start seeing like, I can do more. Practice started at 10, I'm here at 8:30 putting in work. Practice is over at noon, I'm still here on the court. When you're successful from working hard, you want to do it.
Let's recap the money formula. Master your budget like Oprah, tracking every dollar. Own investments like Kevin O'Leary, starting with $50 a month. Nix taxes like Mark Cuban, using IRAs and deductions. Erase debt like Rihanna, crushing high interest rates. Yield extra income like Jay-Z and LeBron with side hustles and discipline. Here's the math. Invest $200 a month at 7% from age 25, and by 45, you're at $22,000. Keep going to 55, and it's $400,000. That's compounding magic. Start small, stay consistent, and 100,000 is just the beginning. Think about Serena Williams. She didn't win 23 Grand Slams overnight. She trained, planned, and stayed disciplined. Your $100,000 is your first Grand Slam. Maybe you start with $10 a week, cut one streaming subscription, or launch a $200 a month side hustle. Every step counts. Use tools like Monarch Money, Wealthfront, or arrived links below to make it happen. The money formula is your blueprint to millions of BeRichFormulas. Style. That's the money formula, only at BeRichFormulas. Subscribe, hit that bell, and share this series with a friend who's ready to get rich. Comment, which money step are you starting with? Budgeting, investing, or a side hustle? Links to all our tools are below. Let's build your empire together.